Jem, are you responsible for this?
Yes, sir.
Why'd you do it?
She said you lost the niggers and trash.
You did this because she said that?
Yes.
Son, I have no doubt you've been annoyed by your contemporaries about me long for years. But to do something like this to a sick old lady is inexcusable. I strongly advise you go down and have a talk with Miss Dubose. Come straight home afterward. Go on, I said. Come back here.
You don't care what happens to him. You didn't send him out to get shot at when all he was doing was standing up for you.
I never thought Jen would be the one to lose his head over this. Thought I'd have more trouble with you. Scout, when summer comes, you'll have to keep your head about far worse things. This case, Tom Robinson's case, is something that goes to the essence of a man's conscience. Scout, I couldn't go to church and worship God if I didn't try to help that man. Well, son?
I cleaned it up for her and said I was sorry, but I ain't. And that I work on them every Saturday.
There's no point in saying sorry if you aren't. Jem, she's old and ill. You can't hold her responsible for what she says and does. Of course, I'd rather she'd have said it to me than to either of you.
Atticus, she wants me to read to her.
Read to her?
Yes, sir. She wants me to come every afternoon after school and Saturdays and read to her out loud for 2 hours. Atticus, do I have to?
Certainly.
But she wants me to do it for a month.
Then you'll do it for a month.
Mrs. Dubose.
Is that you, John Finch? You got your sister with you? I don't know.
That was him, Jesse.
So you brought that dirty little sister of yours, did you?
My sister ain't dirty and I ain't scared of you.
You making my smoothie, Jeremy? Come closer.
It was nearly 6 o'clock, but only great,
Sound it out, Jeremy.
imperfect, misty dawn when we drew nigh the wharf. God bless thee, and have ye in his holy keeping men, murmured old Bildad almost coherently. Next morning, the not yet subsided hand in hand, ship and breeze blew on, but the breeze came faster than the ship, and... Mrs. Dubose, are you alright?
Shoot, you all go home. It's time for medicine.
Did she frighten you?
No, sir. She's so nasty. She has fits or something. She spits a lot.
She can't help that. When people are sick, they don't look nice sometimes.
She scared me.
You don't have to go with Jem, you know.
Atticus, what exactly is a nigger lover?
Has someone been calling you that?
No, sir. Mrs. Dubose calls you that.
Scout, nigger lover is just one of those terms that don't mean anything, like snot-nose. It's hard to explain. Ignorant, trashy people use it when they think someone's favoring Negroes over and above themselves. It's slipped into usage with some people like ourselves when they want a common, ugly term to label somebody.
You aren't really a nigger lover then, are you?
I certainly am. I do my best to love everybody. I'm hard put, sometimes. Baby, it's never an insult to be called what somebody thinks is a bad name. It just shows you how poor that person is. It doesn't hurt you, so don't let Miss DeVos get you down. She has enough troubles of her own.
Not do for him to be peering into it, isn't it? You cannot go with your pictures. So much the more am I impressed with its great honorable needle. Next morning, the not yet subsided. Much this way had it been with the tone ho. So wonder.
Come in.
I was coming from the office and didn't see the children. I thought they still might be here.
Do you know what time it is, Atticus? Exactly 14 minutes past 5. The alarm clock's set for 5:30. I want you to know that.
I have a feeling Jem's reading days are numbered.
Only a week longer, I think. Just to make sure.
But Atticus, it ain't fair. You said I just had to do it for a month, and the month's up.
Just for 1 more week, son.
No.
Yes.
Into this matter of whaling and push my research is up to the very spring head of it. So much the more.
Thought you could kill my snow on the mountain, did you? Well, Jesse says the top's growing back out. Next time you know how to do it right, won't you? You'll pull it up by the roots, won't you?
I certainly will.
Don't you marry me, boy. You hold up your head and say yes, ma'am. Don't guess like you feel like holding up, though, with the father what he is.
Then again, there is an imposing. I am impressed with its great honorableness and antiquity. 76, the life buoy. In his fiery eyes of scorn and triumph, you then saw Ahab in all his fatal pride.
That'll do. And that's all. Good day to you.